because you're a good multitasker. Now, Alan, while you're certainly an intelligent guy, first question is, when we have a competent manager that we've hired, why do we almost entirely hear from you when she's managing all these projects? That's one question, but let me go through them all because I know you can handle them. When we go over this repair and restoration packet, I don't see any dates put next to any of the items we're working on, and of course, I, as well as many other people, ask, when will we be done with the lobby? And everyone says, I don't know. When will we be done with the garage? I don't know. So this meeting, where I don't have any dates for any things, and basically the whole place looks like Iraq right now, it's embarrassing. Okay, I don't know if the lobby's going to be done in a month or 12 months, and that's pretty sad. And I know you can answer all these, so I'll quickly get through those. Driving through I see on the exterior garage restoration, I know we're running short on money, we're always running short on money, we're always trying to get back to the budget, but we drive our cars through potholes that are just dangerous. That I know they need to do things in a methodical aspect. However, there are certain things that if there's a big pothole right in the center of a certain floor, that needs to be addressed immediately, not put a cone in the middle of it so everyone drives around in it. That's a liability issue that the board should not allow to occur, and certainly not the competent management to occur, and certainly not a contractor if he's worried about being sued. But maybe that doesn't ever happen, I don't know. Okay, the other issue is the elevators. Why do all the electronics need to be changed? I mean, all the electronics are bad, and hearing the driveway, which you can walk into almost every part of it, and there are sinkholes in it, is something that needs to be attended to. Well, my question is, why, if we spend all this money on our attorney to sue people, and I'm not on this side or that side, I care about the green, my dollars, I don't care if person A hates person B. Okay, the bottom line is, if my driveway is falling apart, why are we spending all this money on an attorney to sue people about freedom of speech? You should be suing the previous manager and the contractor and going after their personal assets to get some financial and professional accountability. And my last question is, the union pension, unfunded on a switch, what's to prevent that from happening again? We just employed another union. What safeguards have been put there for us for the future so we don't have another oops, it was out of our hands? And I see the young lady over there brought up the change orders and/or additions. What type of I'm not even going to hold boards accountable because everyone points the finger at the previous board and goes, well, the board keeps changing. Well, there's got to be accountability because each board member raises their hand and takes a vote. That's how I hold a board member accountable. Okay, and I can go back and figure out who voted for what and hold them accountable. And if I don't have a manager who's competent to make the decisions and be held accountable, that's ridiculous. On top of that, you mentioned several times that we didn't bring in an engineer to scope out projects, we had to rush into things. That's ridiculous. You don't ever need to rush into things when something's been left for years and years in a multitude of areas, and then tell me that you rushed into things. Everything has to be scoped out properly by an engineer. Not you, but we've started every project simultaneously, so we are fully committed now. That wasn't some, thing that went unnoticed. It's completely noticed. We are completely engaged, and that was not intelligent. All right, and I just can't believe that these things are occurring. It shouldn't be happening this way. And every time the board members, whether it's the last ones that are not in there or the current ones that are in there, raise their hand on a vote or abstain on a vote, we know who's accountable. And if the manager just sits back and lets you run the whole show, although you're an intelligent guy, what the hell are we paying her for?
Okay.
Do you want me to read those back to you once at a time?
I think we're fine. You can sit down now. Sure. With regard to the union, that's the simplest one. There is nothing that we can do about it. It is totally out of our control and totally in the hands of the trustee of the union and the government. There is